Hello, 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 my people. Wagwan, blessings and welcome. Big up on yourself. Go and cut this piece of melon here. And I don't know if I should cut it. I don't know if I should cut it long way or cross way. Should I cut it this way or should I cut it this way? Anyway, I just got back. I went out for a little bit and I got back. I just got back. And because I really didn't do anything much on the channel, but say let me just come live for a little bit. I hope that you guys can hear me clearly. No, listen. Um, I've been watching all that was, taking place. All that has been taking place on the YT streets for the past couple days. And guys, honestly, I don't know about you, but for me, it really paining me differently. It's hurting my heart differently. I wanna do fruit bowl. I have oranges, I have banana, and the watermelon, and maybe a mango. That's gonna be my breakfast. I'm not gonna eat all of this though, but I have to cut it down reasonably so I can get to slice it across. Anyway, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. I hope that you can hear me clearly. The last time I did a live on this channel, it was very low. It was like hardly audible. But so we're doing it a little different from the regular studio vibes that we normally do. You understand what I'm saying? So today, I want to talk to you one-on-one about all that I've been seeing, or some of the things, not everything, some of the things that I've been seeing happening on the YT streets, right? Now, firstly, before I go into that, let me address something. A comment was left here the other day, and let me address the comment. Let me address the comments. The person commented, hungry woman, without I am Marwa, without talking I am Marwa, you cannot feed your family. Guys, for those of you who are here with me and know about my whole story and know about the channel story, you guys know that that wouldn't really bother me, because you know how we roll as one happy family. So that comment doesn't bother me, but I want to address it to that individual. For those of you who are just joining, blessings. I think I see one person. I don't know. Anyway, to that individual, welcome firstly to that individual who left that comment that I am unable to feed my family if I don't talk about Marwa. I assume that this person either new to the channel or they're trying to clap back at something that I said on my community tab. A few days ago, I made a video, and the video I reacted on something that I saw Nairobi teacher said. So I am assuming now that this person is coming to clap back at me because I commented and said that Nairobi teacher, I am not hungry. I'm not hungry. Guys, I'm not hungry. Any one of you want some of my fruits anyways? Anyway, I'm not hungry. But anyway, I made that comment. So I'm assuming that this person came back to actually clap back at me. And hey, I didn't know that you guys are here. I'm not seeing any comments. I'm not seeing no comments. And I don't know what comment was made there. I'm not seeing it. But welcome. We're in the kitchen today. We're in the kitchen today, and we're making some I'm making a fruit bowl. Alright? We're making a fruit bowl. So the person made a comment and said that, woman, if you don't talk about I am Marwa, you cannot put food on your table. So I actually commented and asked the person if they're watching the video upside down, because Then talking about the wrong party. Firstly, let me just say this. I don't have to, but let me just say this. When I do a video and even mention the name I am Marwa, I don't make money. This content creator here don't make any kind of money from no videos from I am Marwa. And I'm saying it proudly that and loudly that I do village content because for the love of I do village content because of the love of the village life. I love village life. I grew up in a village by the sea also. I love village life and I love what this guy has done and is still doing. I love his story from humble beginnings where he came from. And if I do content on Marwa, I don't make money. You understand me? I don't make money from Marwa's videos or videos about Marwa. So for that person that made the comment, I'm just clarifying all of that. No, I don't make money off of any videos from Marwa. I don't. I really don't. Tell me about anything else. Not even the other villagers. I don't. I just do that for love. And first and foremost, YouTube is something that I do for fun. For fun. For fun. So if you see me here doing what I'm doing, I'm not doing anything else at the moment. And social media is something. I'm an entertainer by profession, okay? I'm a singer by profession. And being in the limelight, oh God, this mango is sweet. Woo-hoo. Guys, this mango is so sweet. Jesus. As an entertainer, being in the limelight, I haven't been in the limelight. I've stopped singing for years now, right? But that's my profession. But being out here in the streets on social media, for me, is just fun. It brings back joyful moments. I like the microphone. I like talking on the microphone. I like interacting with people. I like the radio vibes, yada yada blah blah. I love all of that. Been there and done all of that. And I brag, me a brag. I'm not bragging, but I'm just saying to you guys that that's what I do. Now, to this nincompoop that said that if it's not Marwa, I would not eat and I can't feed my family. I think you're trying to get back at me based on the fact that I commented to Nairobi teacher that I am not hungry. And the reason why I said that I'm not hungry, based on what he said about me, that I'm stupid and I'm this and I'm that, I just reacted. I'm not hungry because I don't run to the internet making up fake stories. I don't make up fake stories. I react on what is done. What I see on the internet is what I react. Blessings, people. For those of you who are just joining, now I can hardly, if there's any comment, I can hardly see anything from where I am. The phone is over the other side of the counter. And I'm on the other side. So, big up on yourself. Blessings. So, in response to that individual, no, Marwa's content does not pay me, period. Unless you want me to open my analytics and show you, which that's my personal business, I will not do. But Marwa's content does not pay me. I do that for fun. I do it for fun. For the 14 of you here, oh, Awa. Oh, you, Awa, sorry. I didn't see you. I didn't see you. I didn't see you. I didn't see you. Good morning. Blessings. My dad, I'm here. Doreen, big up, big up, big up. I was just responding to a comment. What go on this one? I was just responding to a comment that that individual made on the channel, telling me, say me need to go because if me don't make content about Marwa, me can't feed my family. It's crazy. It is crazy. It's nuts. I just got this on the road. I went out for a little bit And I bought this and some fresh fruits from a stall close to somewhere that I went a while ago. And it's so joyful to find fruits on the road, fresh, nothing added, straight from the farm. Yeah, and the mango them ripe. Mr. The mango sweetest, man. Oh God. The mango is so sweet. Like literally sweet as sugar. Sorry to be eating in front of you guys. But you know, on this channel you get a more intimate side of me. No. I wanted to just eat this and then I sit down and chat with you guys while I eat the rest of the foods. Lily, you want melon? No, don't think. Sure? Okay, let's see that. Yeah. So, let me just finish this mango and then I chat to you guys because we have a lot to talk about. A lot of things that is hurting my heart. Oh, people gone. People disappearing. Sorry guys for dragging so long. Please like the video. Please like the live. Please like the live. Let me eat the mango. I came prematurely, but I'm so sorry for that. But it is what it is. Let me sit down. Let me sit closer and chat to you guys. So, again, I'm saying, I don't know if you guys saw the video over the weekend with these YouTubers, the meeting with these YouTubers that they had and the village elders in Neabohanse. And I heard the orchestrator of the meeting, the one who put the meeting together, I heard him saying that officially the road leading to deemwango's property, officially it is closed. They said the road is closed. No, listen. I said this in my title and I'm gonna say it again. You know, hate can really destroy. Hate can really destroy. I hope are you guys hearing me clearly? Tell me if you can hear me clearly. Just put a thumbs up. Because right now I'm not having no glasses and I don't even know what I'm seeing. If you can hear me clearly, put a thumbs up. I have no idea if you could hear me. If you can hear me clearly, put a thumbs up on the live, please. And this is actually my that's a wave. I said thumbs up. Okay. All right. So I was saying, right, over the weekend, sorry for be eating in front of you guys, but I will be eating. Over the weekend, right, I saw a video where people were saying that, hey, who wants some? That's my breakfast. Actually, seriously, that's my breakfast. So people were saying over the weekend that after the meeting was held, I went to look for some kind of information as to what really went down in the meeting, and most of it was in the native language. But as per the translator, who is also my smile is a killer. Oh boy, I hope it don't kill you. It's the first I hear that one. I've heard your smile. I've heard people say smile is infectious. Not a killer. Anyway, as per what the orchestrator, the one who put on the meeting, he came back and gave a feedback. Well, apparently, as per them, as per the owner for the land, he does not want any lorries or trucks to be passing in his by his road. Right? I'm looking at it and I'm listening. And I'm thinking to myself, no. Officially, who owned that land? I mean, who owned that land officially? Who was the owner of the land? And how did that family get to this point whereby access is now prohibited? It's only a foot traffic that he wants on that road, not vehicular traffic. Now look how crazy this is. Who is the original owner of the land and in that vicinity? And if he's not, well, I don't understand. If he's not, I really don't understand. I don't understand how would all the surrounding plots get to their lands. I'm confused. Anyway, put confusion aside. Back to the meeting. The chief, I guess you heard in English how the chief spoke, what he said regarding a lot of things that is happening in a lot of things that is happening, right, in the village. I guess you've heard the chief saying the way how the boys operate, even to them running to the camera with to record, to live stream even a funeral, that he's disgruntled about these things, and how much they would how much they would even go as sorry guys, but I'm gonna just move around and do something. How much they would even come to the camera and show their parents even if they had to. You understand? Message held for review. Which message is that? All right. You understand what I'm saying? How they would even go as far as showing their parents on camera, selling themselves if they have to on camera. And he's saying how much he's disgruntled about the whole situation. I went for my glasses, guys, because I wanted to be able to at least see some of what you're saying. Right? Don't want to be distracted night. What the heck? Thank you. Why are you spamming my why are you spamming my comment section? You love my neck? Or what the hell is this? No, we don't do this here. We don't really do this here. Sorry. Thank you for whoever did this. Thank you for doing that. Any one of you moderators who did that, thank you for doing that, because we don't do that kind of nonsense here. Yeah. So as I was saying, right, we've seen where the chief came out and said what he said about the whole situation. And I'm happy that someone is paying attention, because honestly, I used to believe that I don't know how many of you watched and seen or heard what the chief was saying in English, but he was very pissed about, maybe Zach or Mora might have shared it on the channel, but right now, um, hello Sana, hello love always, blessings, welcome, welcome. I know the algorithm is just waking up. I'm here talking about you know, a lot of things that we've seen happening here on YT. I'm also was just talking about the meeting that they held in the village over the weekend. Blessings, Sana. The meeting that they held in the village of Nebohanse over the weekend, and what the chief, some of what the chief was saying, some of what the chief was saying, and how pissed he sounded. The chief sounded very angry about the way how these young people are conducting their business. And I was saying, I'm happy, honestly happy that the chief or somebody who is not really a YouTuber is actually, because I always wonder who is listening and even watching the behavior and the bad conduct of these people. I always wonder who really watch these people and see the nonsense that they're doing and how they're behaving. So surprising enough, when the chief came out and was speaking in the meeting, he had all those things to say about the behavior of the YouTubers, the bad behavior of the YouTubers, some of the YouTubers in Yabohanse, and the length that they would go. I don't know if you guys saw it, the length that some of them would go by even, you know, as far as showing. I think he was talking also about the funeral that was recently live streamed, and like the chief was saying that this thing shouldn't happen in their culture. Stuff like this shouldn't happen. Well, honestly, in real life, people live stream funerals now, and if he's disgruntled about the live streaming of the funeral, actually he used it as a metaphor. Basically was just saying, like, what cause do they have doing all these things, you know? And that they would, even actually he was talking about the charity and the way how these YouTubers will come to the streets of YouTube saying that they're doing this project and that project. He was very adamant about, if you want to change a community, or if you're looking to put together a project for the community, that chief was actually explaining to those YouTubers on the ground in the meeting that this way and that way, that approach, if you want to be doing a charitable organization, it should be done by an organization and not by a single person. No, he even touched on, I think he was talking about Fellow the Boy. I'm telling you the honest truth. They shouldn't do it without family members' approval. Exactly. Love always. Exactly. I don't believe in that. Also, but as honestly, it was appalling to me that somebody who is not in the YouTube fraternity is taking such note. And another thing that frightened me, didn't you hear these boys when people was like demanding, how is it that you guys are out here behaving? What about the chief? Didn't you hear these guys coming out here telling, oh, the chief is a drunkard, and the chief this? No, if he's a drunkard, how would he be out here telling them to them face and calling them out with all the nonsense that they're doing? You understand what I'm saying? Let me put my phone on silence, because I suspect that somebody's going to call me just now, and I don't want to be disturbed. You understand? How is it a drunkard is going to come and call them out and so much facts? Like the chief spoke so much facts. I was telling you that this thing about wagwan Prince. Blessings. Someday ago I summoned for you, you know. I called for you to come take your family, but you wasn't here. I called for you, Prince, to come for your family. Somebody came out on the streets of YT and said that you are related to them, that you guys share the same grandfather, but you're out there defending one family and not. When are you guys going to behave? Let me see. Sada was saying, sorry guys, I have to put my face very close, even though this glass is here, it needs to change. What Sada is saying, he said they, hold on. He said they must not expose, exactly. I'm glad that you are watching it. Exactly. Thank you, Sana. Thank you, Sana. So Prince, I was telling you, I was calling you the other day to tell you come for your family because your family was here misbehaving. Your family member said that you guys share the same grandfather. You guys share the same grandfather, and you're out there defending other people and not instead of defending your family. Woo, Prince. Oh my God. Anyway, so I was just messing around and tell you, come collect your family. See what you say? He's not your family, but he said that you guys are the same grandfather. Wee. Oh my gosh. Guys, I have a whole plate of fruits. Let me just cover it properly before anything get inside. So, I like the fact that I was saying that I like the fact that the same what you call it now, chief that they was accusing of being a drunkard ended up calling them out. Mix up and blender in the village. Exactly. The same chief that they accused of being a drunkard ended up coming out and calling them out for the nonsensical things that they're out here on the internet doing by exposing families and saying that they're doing charity and doing this and doing that. No, the point that I like mostly was when he spoke about this part here of like giving wrong figures and not being transparent with what they're doing. I don't know if he said it clearly, but my understanding from all of that was even with the situation with what's his name, fellow the boy, that situation that went out overboard, went out of hand, and it kind of it brought a different vibes to the village in a way, you know, as if the village is filled with scammers and so on and so forth. It gave a different vibes, honestly, to the village in that way. I like the fact that he brought it out. I don't know what any one of those people took away from what he was trying to say. Sana. Okay. I'm just reading what Sana had here. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody took anything sensible away from that meeting, from what the chief was saying. But for me, I like that he stood up and called them out. Now, to me, the aim of that entire meeting was to shame and blame. To shame and blame. I don't know if you guys see it any other ways. To shame and blame. And all of that is coming from nothing but confusion and hate. Number one, hate. That's how I see it. Where there is no love, there will be no peace. If I'm wrong, correct me. Where there's no love, there will be no peace. So that meeting, to me, in my view, was just designed to shame and blame. Or blame and shame. Oh my whole top is filled with mango. To blame and shame. Anyway, if they solve anything from that meeting, I don't know. But all I know is that blocking a road, like where someone is building an actual building, not planting maize, where someone has erected an actual building. When we say blocking a road, I mean blocking, not giving access to vehicular traffic, because he has not physically gone to obscure the path of anyone. But to say that you prefer to not have vehicular traffic, how do you expect that? How do you expect that, like, on a serious note, like, people, good, like, material should be transported to the building site? But I want to say something though. I want to say something. I'm not from there. We just sitting as outsiders and looking on the situation. In an event where these things actually transpire in our village back then, people would have somehow found amicable solutions after a time. Honestly. When you come in, guys, please hit the like. Some people staying and leaving and staying and leaving. But for those of you who just join, please hit the like button when you come in. Now, as me say, in the West, people would have somehow found some amicable solutions to the situation. It is either, like in the instance where you have the crop, that one row of crop that is to the closest point to the embankment that the truck tire hit. In my village, the owner for that property would have just removed that one row of crop. That's how we fix things. And I'm trying like deep down inside to look and to figure out, other than the crop, that one row of crop, other than that, what else do you see in that little strip of road that would be damaged, other than that one row of crop? What in that little strip of road would be damaged if a lorry should pass there? So you see, nothing, absolutely nothing. First, that limb that they took off brought problems from the avocado tree. It's just a tree. The limb will grow back. That bring problems. They solved that. There was a stone in the road that they tried to unhurt so the truck could pass. He created issue with the truck, with the It is giving ignorance to the highest degree. It is giving, like, you know, when you have a grief or strife with somebody, that's how it's giving. And it's like there would be no peace because I don't like you. I don't like you. You think that you're the best or you're better than people. I don't care what you do. I don't like you. So I'm not going to give you peace. That's what it's giving. And like, to me, the other day I commented on the what's his name? When I first saw this thing, like, I saw it from Deemwango and Marwa's side, but when I first saw it from like a family member's side, it was on Chris the Great channel. And I commented with my YouTube channel and I said to him, what did I say to him? It doesn't look good. You know, it doesn't look good. And as outsiders onlooking, watching the villagers just fighting, like, always, it's like everything that you guys come to the internet with, it's just fighting. It does not look good. It looks bitter. It looks like you guys are just filled with hate. And then again, I also said that Westerners cannot fix your problems, because I know, even my title of that video, I said money cannot fix this. Money cannot fix this. And the reason why I say money cannot fix this is because I know that there are some tricks in the trade. And let me show you how they do what they do. When you sit down and you watch, they will come with these stories to show you, oh, I'm exposing them because they're wicked and they're brutal and they believe like they have more money than others, And then people from the West now will start jumping under their channels and encouraging them to fight these people. They're wicked and they're the worst. Fight them. Don't stand down. I see the comments. Fight with them. Oh, they're wicked. They want to be like, even Saturday when they had the meeting, I watched from everybody's channel how like each one of them recorded, and they recorded like different angles, because I guess they learn how YouTube works and they don't want no clash, because you understand. And they film. I watched from everybody's channel, and you know there was this one comment: why Mr. Andari has to be the only one talking at that meeting? Now guys, was Congrats Dad the only one talking at the meeting? And the individual's channel that the comment was made under, he actually hearted that comment. And I'm thinking to myself, no, it could be an honest mistake that they just liked, they just hearted the comment because they want to heart the comment. You understand? Exactly. Full of crap. Full of crap. To my surprise, he mentioned that he's not a reactor. Really? Which part? Full-blown reactor. Full-blown reactor. Because the last video he came, the last video he did, he said in today's reaction video. That's what I saw. If we're on the same page, if I didn't miss anything before that. Yes, Doreen. So before I lost my chain of thoughts, everybody's video that I watched, they like people had a chance. The chief spoke, other people spoke, people aired their contention from Johnny Was a Boy, from Whoopi Kill Philip, from Long Time in Jamaican Parables. So people aired ancient days, things that done gone long time. They came back with it again, and people sat, they listened. They sat and they listened. But the thing, they're so zoned. Bless up and welcome, Altina. Please remember to hit the like as you come in. The hatred that is levelized on this family, like I can't find one other word right now. The hatred that is on zoning, the zoning on this family, is as if it doesn't matter what they do, whether them speak or they don't speak, whether them act or they don't act. Imagine. Nobody knew about this meeting until a few days ago when the guy come to the YouTube to talk about it. And I heard him come back saying that Marwa ran away. Marwa ran away because he heard about meeting. Marwa have time with nonsense. He's doing what he's doing. Marwa had said on his channel some days ago, said on the 20, what did he say? I think he said on the 26th, he will be out of the village. He will be going to Nairobi because he had something to do with his car. Marwa said that on his video. Hello, Janet. Blessings. He said that on his video. So that guy, I don't know where he came from with all of that nonsense about the Marwa ran away from the village because he heard. Why would Marwa run away from the village? The guy has his thing to do. Even yesterday I heard Marwa said, I don't even have, instead of being in the village quarreling. Hello, Erica. Blessings. Quarreling with villagers about nonsense. It's best we just come to Nairobi and do what we have to do. You understand? Exactly. Because whether he stays at that meeting or whether any one of them went to the meeting and stayed in the meeting and discussed, to me, the way how they view these people, this family, the way how they have this family pinned down, right? How they have them under, how do you call this thing, a microscope, like that, zoning on them. The way how they have them cornered. It, no matter what they would have done, the end result would be the same thing. Because number one, the way how this guy speaks is as if the Andaris behave as if they're better than anybody else. Listening to this guy speak is as if the Andaris behave like they have it all and everybody else is under them. No. Does Marwa, honestly guys, does Marwa ever, I don't know about the dad and the mom. Us here spend more time with Marwa. meaning that we watch him, his content. Does Marwa give off that kind of vibe as if he's better off than anybody else? The person who would literally not eat and feed everybody else around him, does he give off that does Marwa give off that kind of vibes? No. So it simply tells you that these villagers, who the ones who know themselves, they already have a perception of this family, and a perception that they build upon and mix it with hate. They mix so much hate in the middle that it does not matter what they do, what this family do. It don't matter. They will always have them at an angle. That's just how I see it. So with Congress Dad speaking and other people speaking, getting their turn to speak, and even things that Congress Dad said, without Marwa, a lot of people wouldn't even have underwears to wear. And it is the damn truth. It is the truth. It is the truth, because he will always pull his village with him wherever he goes. We see him tugging the village with him, trying with them, even though them trample upon him, even though they will speak evil, even though they would fight him, he would still find another road. Imagine, even before they spoke of the road situation, that they don't want vehicular traffic through there, we heard Marwa come up and say last week, we saw him on camera when he went to the gentleman right across from Uncle Mo's gate and said, I want to see if I can get a road. I want to see if I can get the road through here. We saw all of that last week. So he's trying his best not to go up against them. Now, if Marwa was the person who they have him to be, who they cut him out to be, this wicked person who can use money to buy anything that he wants, don't it? You would never see Marwa looking about to look a road anywhere else. No. By will or by force. If he was that type of person who they cut him out to be or painting him to be, by will or by force, he would have passed, or they would have passed through that section, and nobody could have said anything about him. But no, he's trying to settle this thing amicably, like how any normal human being would have done, without any problem. And if he stand up and fight for his rights, like that we've seen prior, oh, he's this is the Marwa that you guys have as a god on the internet, this is the Marwa, oh, look at him fighting Magesi. So he's what? Not human. He's not human. It's crazy. Honestly, I mean, a lot of us here watch this family and can attest to not ever coming across people behaving in this manner. I know a lot of you guys can attest to this. I've never ever. It is like the noise coming out of that small village, the noise that they bring to the online community, the frustration and the hate and it is like the heat that they bring out of that little village when they come online. When you hear Nyabo Hanse, you hear war. Hey! When you hear the word Nyabo Hanse, you hear war. And because they create such a darkened picture, like simple domestic issues that people solve in the everyday life. People go through and work it out in the everyday situation. These people would take it to the internet and they blow it up. Whoa, big story. Big story. Why? Number one, they know when they come. Exactly. With exactly hour. Where you going? Exactly hour. and when Congress Dad tried to actually remind them in the meeting, his statements were headlines. His statements were headlines. Nobody else said anything, not even what the chief said about their behavior. made no, like some people were even disgruntled. Eh? Some people were even disgruntled about what the chief said. But what Convert's dad said, it pained them to the fact that it made headlines. It is true. It is true. Because we heard Chef Matiko said that, yeah, he was the first one who started doing YouTube videos in the village, but he never knew that it was something that he could have made money from. He never understood that you could have made money from it, so he never paid attention to it. But when Marwa found what he found out, that this thing is a money-making thing, what did he do? He came back. And up till this point, whether they analyze him or not, he's still giving shout-outs. Whether he's degrading the craft or not, he's still giving his shout-outs. That humanitarian side of him is still there. Whether it's going to bring his relationship in a shambles, he's still giving back. And even if it's not physically, what is wrong with you? I never. Guys, this girl, hi. Now, even if he's still physically not giving back to or giving shout outs to individuals in his personal community, he's still giving it to the YouTube community. And that is what counts. He gives back. Now, if he was this selfish person, and this person that they say, no, he thinks that he's better than anybody, oh, and his house, whatever, why are they trying, all of those YouTubers that are bad mouthing him, as bad as he is, as they say he is, let me rephrase that, as bad as they say he is, why is it that they're still trying to be like him and to get what he has, to get where he is? Why? Why are you idolizing somebody? Why are they idolizing somebody who is this evil? Makes no sense to me. So it's I'm saying all of that to say this, to me, is all fabricated lies. A lot of these things is from, I mean, I don't care what nobody wants it, because they have a way to say, oh, it's because it's Marwa. I see 16 likes and 24 people watching. Please, guys, please hit the like button. If you're watching me, because you're watching me this way, the like button will be up here. Just tap the 3 dots and you will see the button. You will see like, dislike, blah, blah, blah. Hello, Carolee. Blessings and welcome. I'm saying, if Marwa is this person that they're saying he is, bad, being like somebody who behaves like he's better than others, if he's this bad and behaves like he's better than others, why are you trying to idolize him? Every second person you passing in Nyabohanse has a camera or a phone. Every second person has a channel in Nyabohanse. So if he's this evil as you have him, why are you trying to idolize an evil person? Period. Why? Me not get no sense in that. I get no sense out of that. So I as I was saying before, this young lady distracted me. I was saying, right? It is all fabricated. I'm not saying that Marwa is a perfect person, and I would never say that he's perfect, because neither am I. No. But the way how the arrogance of people theme with the hate, because with the arrogance, the arrogance festers a lot of things. It's like an open wound, and the hate will come like a bacteria that festers. Once you're arrogant, it leaves room for many things. Yeah? Many things. And hate being the number one. Now I heard this guy again, this YouTuber, that is now trying to, I thought at first that he wanted peace, or he was looking for an amicable resolution. But the more I listen to Chris, is the more I realize that this guy wants no peace. He's bringing issue of Marwa fencing a river. He's bringing issue of old party story long gone. He's brought issue of land, road saga. And then his supporters are now pushing him to continue with other issues. I've seen them send him money to give other, like Maremi's father sent money to give all kind of people, even the one who was arrested, the Matiko, Baba Matiko. Chris was sent money to these people, to give these people. So you see where I was saying to you that these stories are often fabricated for pity, to garner attraction. Oh, these people are wicked, they're evil. Yes, things are being done, things are happening in the village, fights are happening in the village. But these fights are fights that, just like how he called for the meeting and for things to be settled amicably. And when things didn't work, when things don't work in the favor that they wanted, or even if it worked in the favor that they went for, they're still looking for other stories to bring up. So he wanted for the road to be closed because his titles, finally closing the road, no more turning here. These were the titles, yeah? So, and that was since last week. So it's telling you that the guy is bearing some kind of bile down inside of his stomach, walking with it, just to say that, hey, I will get you one day. I have to get you. I have to finish you. You know, the kind of attitude. I'm looking at it and I'm saying, coming to the public, coming to social media, what can social media do? You guys are the villagers. You guys are the ones that live together in that village. You know your rules. You know your cultures. What can an outsider do? Go take a look in your comment section what outsiders are telling you in your comment section that you should do with your own villagers, or the actions that you should take against your own villagers. That's what I am talking about. So they don't want peace. It is designed to continue. So they garner pity, and with the pity comes the money. Hey. And when we say these things, now he would turn around and say, oh, so when Marwa asking for donations, why it's not wrong. But when we come and say things, you guys are accusing us of... Let me tell you one thing I learned about Marwa. I learned about Marwa. If he wants help, guys, any one of you willing to help me, please help. No pressure. No pressure. That's Marwa for you. No pressure. Any one of you guys have it and you can help. No pressure. If I'm wrong, guys, you correct me here. This is the Marwa that I see on his camera, on his channel. Marwa does not come out and make fuss and fight with his villagers and aim at one family and make a fight with them for pity, so you guys could be sending. No, he does not do that. If he chooses a family to help, through his influence, he's going to say, guys, this young guy here, where is your school clothes? When was the last time you go to school? And this is how Marwa works. Through his influence, with the love and support from you guys, through his influence, you guys are going to say, well, let me choose and help this family. Let me help this family. But I have never, ever seen Marwa selected one family or any family for that matter and come up with no form of drama to say donate to them because these people over here don't like them and they are being taken, these people are taking advantage of them, so donate to them. I've never seen Marwa done that stupidness. I've never. Mm-mm. I've never. It's crazy. So coming to say that we are blaming you guys and then we don't talk about Marwa when Marwa doing what he's doing. Marwa is a far way different. Is far way different from the way how you guys operate. He does not operate in that manner. No, 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 no. And this hating, and this retribution nonsense. I've never seen that. I've never seen him looking to seek revenge on anybody like that, like the way how you guys come. I don't care what nobody wants to, because I know that you guys will come back and want to drop one, two comment, nonsense comment. I don't care. I have the option to delete them or block you behind from the channel if I want. It's the truth. It is the truth. I've never seen him pinpoint and target is the word I'm looking for. I've never. Hello, Angus. Blessings. Welcome. Exactly our. That will never happen. We'll never see that. No. Because he does what he does through his influence. And even if he's doing it on his own, off camera, we don't know. You might hear him say, oh, I'm sending that one to school. That guy, that child, da, 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 da. And then that is when you are going to know that, oh, he does that off the camera and nobody knows. What did they get from this meeting? If anything, I don't know. I don't know. But what I got based on what I saw from everybody's channel, that all those people who were on the ground, I watch every one of their channels. And as far as I'm concerned, what I saw, these people they're one track minded. That's the way how I can say it. They're one track minded. And the one track is, the mindset rather, is that, Wagwan, Mikkel, I don't see you here a long time. Blessings, blessings. The way how they program them, the mindset what them have is that I don't care what nobody wants to say. These people believe that them have us under their feet. That is how I see it. So going into the meeting and coming back out is the same mindset. It solved nothing. And it's even worse now, because if you're going to say that after the road was fixed, cut out, and built up to the area where it's supposed to be, you're going to say that you don't want no vehicular traffic through there. Blessings, Janet. Well, God. You don't want no vehicular channel. You don't want no vehicular traffic through that road going to no construction site. It's foot traffic that you have that road for, not vehicular traffic. How is the young lady supposed to build her house? How is she supposed to take materials to the... And you guys go in that meeting knowing damn well exactly what you wanted. And let me tell you where all of this is stemming from. You remember when Dee came out from the police station and she said, if they ever try to stop... It might not be her exact words, but I remember if, like she was saying, blessings, Karen, they were saying if they ever try to stop the truck, the lorries from passing again, all she have to make is one call. And let me tell you something, guys, that did not sit well with that Chris guy. It never sat well with Chris, because the way how he moved, speed, after that, what deemwango said, the speed that he moved with to bring meat in a baraza or whatever they call it, and the things that the receipts that he's been leaving here and there on the internet on his channel, it is giving, yeah, I will bring the OCS in here on grounds, and I will bring the chief here on grounds to show you guys that it is our land, it is my family's land, and you guys can't do nothing. You try nothing, well, the OCS will go with you. I may be wrong, but I'm not getting the sense, because if Chris wanted peace, if that guy wanted peace, right, he wouldn't be making videos and saying, oh, I will show you, oh, I will do this, and we're gonna see, oh, yes, I will deal with you. These are the notions that I'm getting from him. Every time that he does a video, he drops another bomb that he's not done, because he has something else that he wants to deal with. And this is not to solve anything. It is to, how you would have said now, You know, when somebody has a vendetta, this guy Marwa thinks that he's all that, eh? Now, if you were trying to solve something amicably, would you be going out here in the public telling your fans, this guy thinks that he's all that, and I will show him I'm not the one to be played with, and so on and so forth? It might not be his exact words, but what is it telling you? It's giving, I'm not done with you yet. And it doesn't matter what you say, I'm coming for you with old stories. No matter if it's 100 years ago, I'm going to pull them up and I'm going to come for you. 20 more barazos, or whatever they call it, barazo. I'm going to come for you with 20 more meetings. And each time, you hear what he says? Miss at your own risk. That was his title. So miss the meeting at your own risk. You're not there? Well, you will get it. You will get it. Who did he invite? Was Marwa invited to that meeting? I heard, I was talking earlier on a shots that I did on the other channel with Mawera. I watched Mawera's channel. And Mawera, you know, the way how Mawera break it down, it was so clear, crystal clear. Honestly, I was watching the video. I had to do a shot quickly, and I was saying, like, bro, you did the right. You could have never said it better. The way how Mawera broke down that video he actually spoke about the way how those villagers, like some of, because it's not all, the way how the ones who know themselves, them know, the way how the way how they treat and speak about like Marwa and the family. It is evident. It is nothing but hate. And whatever grief and strife that they're riling themselves up with, it does not matter what Marwa do. If he would milk honey from the moon today, he still would never be loved by those people, because they already programmed them as, oh, that one over there, because he has a big house he wants to show off on villagers. No. Somebody commented the other day, and I can't remember the name of the individual. We was commenting back and forth. Like, the person said that Marwa is not transparent. Marwa is not transparent. How he built the road, but he told the people that he was building the road for the all villagers. But instead of saying that he had, instead of saying that, but instead of saying that he had a car coming, that he was purchasing a car, he made all the villagers came out and work on the road as if he was building it for them. No. The part that after commenting back and forth, and I look back and I said, but on a serious note, I said to myself, but on a serious note, where would all the other villagers walk? Where have they been walking from the inception? Where are they riding their motorbikes from the inception? So if Marwa came out and said that, and I'm saying all of this to say that when these people from the village come out, like these online presence from the village that come out to the media, and even the other reactors run about Kenya, wherever they are from, and they come out on the media and they say things, and people who grasp these things, like, it leaves them, thank you for that, 10 pounds, I don't know who this is. Oh, Michael, thank you for that. When they come out to the public and say these things, like literally saying Marwa is not transparent. Now mind you, Marwa sat on his channel, right, a few days ago, and he said, guys, I have a surprise for you. In the next 3 days, you would see the surprise. Now, a lot of you may not see me comment on Marwa's channel, but you see, if I'm cooking, there's a television right here behind me. So even when I'm in the kitchen, I watch everybody. I watch everybody. And this section of the house is cooler. So I spend the majority of my time on this section of the house. You know how we Caribbean people love the kitchen. So we in the kitchen at most times. Me watching, but I'm not commenting. I heard everything. Yeah? And he said that in the next 3 days, he will have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you guys. And prior to that, he said that he was buying a car. Now, my question is, what part of that, is not transparent? Should he have said, maybe, and I'm not saying this like to the commenter, I know you watch a channel, I'm not saying this to don't talk you or anything, but I'm saying like how easy it is for us to like to grab negativity or to gravitate towards negativity because other people are speaking it so negative. It is easy for one to start to believe in the negativity. I'm asking now, should, in terms of transparency, if you said that Marwa is not transparent, he's kind of cornering because he told the villagers that he wants them to he's building a road and he wants them to be a part of it. Now, he should have told them that he's buying a car, but he didn't. He just tell them to come. It's not the first vehicle Marwa have. Remember, he had a truck before. So if he bought a second car, even though, let me get to the point. No, I wanted to ask, should Marwa had come out and say, guys, people of the village, I'm buying a car in the next 3 days. The car cannot drive on the road. No, I'm talking about transparency. The car cannot drive on the road. And can you guys kindly help me to levelize this road so my car could drive on the road? No, I'm asking you guys, should this would you call this transparency, or should he have done it that way so he could be transparent? Wagwan one drop, blessings. Should he have done it that way? I don't think so. I don't know about you guys, but should he have came out and tell them that so he could look transparent to the world? No. Whether he was buying a car or not, it's not the first vehicle. Remember, he had something prior to that. Whether it's the first vehicle or not. And actually, he already stated that he was purchasing a car. He said it on his channel. And he said in the next 3 days, which we all knew that indeed, everybody knew that the car was coming. Angus, is true. It is true. It is, you could have never said it better. True. So, he never said anything. He asked for, actually, he started doing the project alone. And then, he began to get overwhelmed. And he called for everybody. Because he started, if you can remember clearly, Marwa started the project alone. He didn't call anybody. No, he never did. He was doing it alone with his supporters, his subscribers. All who contributed, they did, and he started out alone. And then when he realized it was it was like a mega project. He said, guys, look. This road is the same road that you guys are going to be driving on, walking on, whatever. Why not come out and help? You guys were busy here filming and doing all of this to show this and show that. Why not come out and help? What is wrong with community effort? I don't see anything. What's the word if you're not transparent? What's the word? I don't see anything there that says that he's cornering. And he shouldn't have asked them to come out and do the project with him, because is it he alone that is driving on that road? Just because he has a car that is going to drive on the road, he's not the only one. We see border go up and down. We see personal bikes go up and down. There are houses that line that road on two sides. It is not his mother and his uncle alone that live on that road. How many? All the other villagers outnumbered him and his family. Count all the houses them on that road. It is just him, Uncle Mo, and his mother. So it's 3 houses for the family, right? On that road. Count how many other villagers from where that junction is. And when you come in at the junction, before you go down to Nasto, right there, when you turn in at that junction, count from that junction left and right. And how many other villagers? They outnumber Marwa and his family. They are only but 3 between himself and his family. So is there anything wrong for him to ask for help? There are more villagers. Even though I don't know if they would even mind if they get stuck in the mud. But he's for change. He's for change. He's for empowering the community. And they're not seeing it like this. Like I said, changes honestly, I don't know. I don't know. But he said those few ulcers that came YouTubers, not ulcers, YouTubers. Oh God, and that came out. Oh my God. I don't know guys, but honestly, I don't see them really wanting a change. I see the villagers, as usually know, changes in any community, you know, is as if when you're asking for change, it's as if you're asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble. I'm looking at 25 people looking at the channel, and it's only, oh no, I'm wrong. Thank you guys for liking. I'm looking at something else. Sorry about that. Yes, thank you for liking. So when you're looking for change, when you want change, it's as if it's a new way for asking for trouble, especially in a setting in a community like that. And I want to sit here and tell you that I'm ever so sorry. I'm so sorry that deemwango ended up building the house in that area. I mean, it's her choice. It's not my business. But as a subscriber, as somebody who watched them from the beginning of all things, it's like I'm beginning to feel so sorry. I mean, I know this too shall pass, because I remember when Marwa, when they were building, remember up when the family house was being built, remember they had the same issue, road was blocked off and blah blah blah. Remember all of that story. Thank God, this too shall pass. But in life, sometimes when things start off like this, it's like you get so disheartened, as if there's no end in sight. Even though we've seen where Marwa was already foreseeing that another road is necessary for another road, because based on how these people are behaving, it's like he foresaw that road being blocked, and that's why he came out and was looking for yes, Doreen. He was looking for the last person, Doreen, the last part, I spoke about it already on this channel. The last person I remember doing that, it was like a few weeks after the massive road project. He fought even government workers. He fought with government workers. He draw machete on them. He draw panga. Tell them if they ever put one foot on his lawn, he was going to do with them. And it was a few weeks after that, he was hospitalized. They sent him to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico couldn't manage him, and they sent him to Miami. And he never came back to Tortola. He never came back to the Virgin Islands. He died from leukemia. So sometimes we fighting over stuff that we don't have control of. Because you don't have control over God's land. You came from the dust, you're going back to the dust. And I heard someone of them say that if the road issue is not fixed from this generation, Maisha will come and fight for the road. Why? What cause would Marwa have enough? Maisha has no cause in that area fighting for no road. But it's just the mentality of these people, worrisome, and they're always thinking that if they don't fight for something, it don't make no sense. At the beginning, I was disappointed, but she started building. Like honestly, God know. I'm disappointed. I am. I'm not gonna hide it. I am. I know she's happy because then all her family is there, and I know she's a fighter. But I know that at night, or in the lonely times and in the quiet times at night, she probably telling herself, why the hell? What have I done? Why should I eat? Why have I ever even tried going in that area? Because you're surrounded by so much hate. I mean, you're not, even though it might seems like this on camera, like you're not paying attention, but deep down inside, as a human, to be surrounded by so much hate and animosity, let me tell you something, it's not a good feeling. Because every time you come out in your yard, every time you're about to do something, it's as if you're stressed, worried, you're worried. Even though them can't physically come and touch you, every time you should drive past their gate, there is this thing inside your heart. And it's not going away. This lump in your stomach that is not going away. I know what hate can bring. I know an animosity. So it's not really a good thing to have yourself surrounded by these kind of people. It will eat you alive. It will eat you alive. I'm reading Caroline's comments. Lord, my sister, all we can do is hope and pray. All we can do is hope and pray, because I used the term one-track minded before, and I don't see them seeing life any other way than how they see it. I'm sorry to say, but you can't convince those people. Dee has nothing to worry about. No, them they don't like the family. They don't like the family, and they don't. It's quite obvious that a lot of them don't really like the family. And to make it worse, no, the saying is that Moremi has crossed the line. I heard the guy saying that Moremi has crossed the line by defending. Hey, Mora, blessings. Said, oh, actually the phone has freeze. They said that Moremi has crossed the line by defending that family. He has crossed the line. You know, he has crossed the line by defending that family, coming to the defense of that family. So basically, Moremi, now, even though we know Moremi is a man, we know Moremi as somebody who is gonna be on all sides. Remember what he did one time during last year, when he spoke about Mayugunu, and then in the end he was still there with Mayugunu. He was against him and he was with him. So you don't know. You know, in this stage, you just have to, if you're gonna love him, you just love him for love's sake. Otherwise than that, don't even think that you can put trust in him, because, or trying to put any trust, because it's not about trust. It's about you loving him for, as a human. You understand? It is his family, it's Moremi's family. Moremi is always gonna be one way or the other with his family, either today or tomorrow, or the other day. It's his family. You understand? And if Dee or Marwa or whomever is gonna love him, they're gonna just have to love him as a human. But the family, on the other hand, is angry and filled with hate towards Moremi, because they say Moremi has taken side. He has taken side, and the hate and the animosity is up there. Now, Dee and Marwa, however, is not paying attention to that. But I see Moremi as somebody who will sell you if he have to sell you. He gonna sell you out in the moment. I've seen his father done the same thing, you know, and he collected money from the guy Chris, from what a subscriber sent. He collected the money and he was talking bad about Marwa. He was talking ill Baba Moremi, talking ill about Marwa. And then it was just the other day that we saw him tell Marwa, I apologize because I didn't know. People were telling me that you were coming to steal my land, and that's why I was behaving. That same Baba Moremi collected monies from subscribers some 3 days ago. Collected money and then was talking ill about Marwa again. So in this situation, I don't even know what to say. These people are one-track minded, and they are how they are. And in the end of it all, I'm just sorry, but I would not surround, me personally would not surround myself with all that headache. So it's like it's drama every day. You come to the camera, and instead of concentrating on getting your materials to build your house, to do this, to do that, is drama. No, another thing I heard them say that from that meeting, they found out that the original road is actually down where my Yuguno is. That's where the road's supposed to be. It came from the meeting that that's where the road's supposed to be. So now, being as this road is officially blocked off, not blocked off like blocked with any obstruction, being as this road is officially closed as per the owner for the road, he wants no lorries there. He wants only foot traffic. No. Now that the road is the lorries are not authorized to come through there, what is going to happen? I mean, I heard Marwa said that he was thinking of getting another road, right? Sorry, guys. Getting another road from the gentleman across Uncle Mo. Now they're saying in the meeting that the original road is down by, it should be down by Mayugunus. What the heck? Where do they go from here? Where are they going from here? I mean, it's not a laughing matter, but to show you that, as the title suggests, that hate destroys. No, all that money that was placed into fixing the other road leading up to the house, on the road that the man blocked off from lorries to pass, all that money could have actually gone into something sensible. Is it that he wants to be paid for the land physically? Because a lot of times the hate that they have, money can't cover that. Money can't fix it. Because the hate is so toxic. It's already taken them over. It don't matter what they do, money cannot fix it. It's so sad though. And before I close, honestly guys, I want to say that, you know, if any one of you who were in that meeting here watching me, because I noticed that people come back and say what I said on my last video, in their video. So if you're here watching me, I'm going to give you the message again. We are us, the outsiders. Us, the outsiders, are tired of your wars on the streets of YouTube, because it is showing up in our screens. It is coming to our screens. It is showing up on our timelines, on our televisions. It is showing up. And sometimes because we love, because we love that village, we sometimes stop and watch. But it's heartbreaking. I know that you're getting monies from these kind of drama. I know. And don't come tell me that, no, you're not getting the money. We know. Because we've seen where you're dishing money out. You're handing out money here, little piece here and here. According to the sad story of the day, according to the breaking news of the day, money comes. Guys, according to the breaking news of the day, distribution monies are distributed according to the breaking news of the day. So if one should come and say, oh, they break down the crops, the lorry pass and the crops break down, somebody's gonna send some money and say, oh, take this and plant back your crops. These people are so wicked. They don't have another road to pass through. Plant back your crops and the monies will come through and pass hands. Another one is gonna come tomorrow. Oh, my husband is beating me. Not that those boys don't do nonsense in the village, but I'm just showing you guys how they are programmed. And that's why the chief was so pissed. That's why he was so pissed, because he sat back and he's seen all the drama that is happening online. And these people would come and sell their parents, as per the chief. Any story, sell their family members' stories, fake stories, just because they want for people to fall pity for them and send them some monies. No, as I say, before I go, because I have a whole plate of fruits waiting on me. Eh? That was my breakfast. It's now gonna be lunch. Before I go, I want to say, guys, us, the villagers, if you are ever watching, any one of you that was in that meeting, or even if you weren't in the meeting and you're from near Bahansi and you know what I'm talking about, us, the outsiders, that your videos and your content shows up on our timeline, and we watch because we love the village of Nyabohanse that was brought to us by I Am Marwa. Can't deny that. And if all of you who know namers, who people are now donating to, who people are now recognizing and are helping, nothing is wrong with donations. My fans help me from time to time if they have to also. What the heck? Nothing is wrong. But I don't come with sad stories. That's besides the point. I'm saying to the no-namers that are now named and now are recognized, the ones that Congrats Dad said never had underwears, never had shoes on their foot, and they can now build a 2 or 3 room little house for themselves or their families and come out of the mud house that will melt away in the next 15 years. Congrats Dad has a right, and it's not that he's insulting you, and it is not that he's trying to be as if he's better off or bigger than you and his children have it, No, he's trying to bring you guys back to reality, to make you know, say, humble on yourself, because bigger and better things can happen, because us out here, so us in the West or wherever we are that are watching, your audience deserves better than this constant shenanigans. You know how much I've learned about Africa since watching this village content? Let me tell you something. I was born in the middle. A house was in the middle of a huge cane field. I was born in a house in western Jamaica, in the middle of a cane field. And I was given to a great aunt at the age of 6 months, because my mom had a lot of kids. And that great aunt, which is my mother's aunt, never had a child of her own. So I was given at the tender age of 6 months. And even though I was born in that great house, in that big nag house, in the middle of a cane plantation, it is the first I've ever seen the process, are you with me, of making the sugar, or whatever they call it. It is the first, and thank God, if you're understanding what I'm saying, guys, I am happy to be able to come to your village. The world is watching. Long story short, the world is watching. You never know who is watching. It is, and if any one of you are really hearing me and understand what I'm trying to say, it is my plea. It looks so bad. It is miserable. It makes me not even want to watch a content from the village. I want to swipe away. I do a reaction style podcast and I do reaction straight up. What I'm doing right now is reaction straight up. Talking one-on-one with you on my camera, just so. I don't want to have to come here constantly. Hey, you hear about this one? This one. Keep your drama offline, no man. We don't have to hear all of this. We love the village content, but not the village quarrels, not the village fights. We are not, these things, us as Westerners, I mean, we know about fight and these kind of things, but not in this, not to this dimension. Every day? Oh my God. Every day. Hey. Not even CNN. You guys beat CNN. All that is going on in Gaza and Israel and them kind of things, you guys are way ahead. Way ahead. I'm tired. We are tired. And I speak on behalf of sensible, genuine, smart people that will want to watch just like how I am watching. I'm speaking on behalf of those people. We are tired of your village shenanigans, the fights, bringing land story. We are tired. You owe this much to your audience. Because we watch you. Without our views, you wouldn't be nowhere on YouTube. So if you don't hear, if you don't heed, people are going to just turn away one by one. One by one, people are going to turn away, and the channels are not going to be, the views are not going to be viewing because we're tired. I don't know if you're with me. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I want to end today's lengthy live. Guys, this live is over an hour and I'm a 1 hour and a half. I've never done a live like this. An hour and a half. So, as per the meeting, as per what the meeting said, no vehicular traffic will be allowed to pass going towards deemwango's building site. I hope that you guys can fix it. I hope you guys can. My wish is for you guys to come to some amicable decisions and work on it, because a lot of people, they'll invest them time, them effort, and even them hard money, earn money. I'm telling you, because a lot of people contributed. And we contribute, whoever contribute for the betterment and the building of that village. How many of you are eating from that site? And it is such a confusing thing. Imagine these people will go to the gate and sell. Family members will go to the gate and sell at the site, and still the other side of the family members, they're building toilets. The same people like us contributing to building the toilets so y'all don't get diseases, even though. And yet you're going to block the road so no more building can continue. How are the building, how the material is supposed to get to the building? And you're going to block it to show that you are the bigger boss and you're the owner for the land, so you can. It's nonsense. Because if that, I don't know how that property was purchased, the original piece, not the piece that Moremi sold. And if you the daddy, or you the uncle, or whomever gave Moremi that piece of plot, and that piece that Moremi purchased from, purchased from Moremi, somehow, you guys would have to figure it out. That's above me. I'm only talking from the outside, based on how your behavior look. Based on how the behavior look, I'm just sitting here and talking. I'm this thing of you guys coming and, oh, you are not even from the village, but you're there talking. How is it that we can't talk? Because we're speaking positively, but the ones that give influencing you and tell you to go ahead and fight your villager, the ones who are telling you negativity under your comment section, you're not telling them that they're not from the village. You're agreeing and hearting their comments. You're agreeing with them. Oh, the one conquered that wants to take over the whole meeting. You guys shouldn't make him speak. And you guys are hearting those types of comments. But the people who are encouraging you guys to fix things, you're telling them they shouldn't say anything because they're not from the village. So you see why I'm telling you guys that these people are teeming with hate. And they're one-track minded. So sorry for the shaking of the phone. I'm using the phone and it's dancing all over the place. Next time if I'm coming live, I'll use the camera to connect it to the phone so you get a wider view and a more stable view when I'm holding the phone and facing the light. But, as I say, fix it. Go figure out something amicably. Work on it. You guys are from the same area, same environment. Nobody needs to hear your plight. We can fix it. Most people who are encouraging you wrongfully to go fight and continually fighting with your neighbors. Oh, they believe that they're better than anybody else. This wicked family. These are the comments. I don't. This wicked family. Oh, Why is it that everything have to center around them? Da, 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 da. These are the comments. Wicked family what? Wicked family what? If they're building something and they ask for pass so they can build their stuff, is wicked. And the land that this guy is talking about, that Marwa fence in the river, Marwa owns the other section of the land. The boat embankment where his house is versus the other side where the fence ends, he owns both sides. So if he run the fence down in the water, which the river will take with the fence anyhow, and he put it up on the other embankment, he owns both sides. He's showing ownership. He's not telling you guys not to come in the river. And what cause would you have to come in the river when he owns both sides of that land? There's river above, river below. What would you have? There's no house in that spot. But there's no house in that spot where the fence is. He owns that land on the left and his house is on the right. And that fencing come down in the water. That post comes down in the water. What in the center now is the river. He owns the left, he owns the right, and the center is the river. There's river above, river below. And there's no house anywhere else other than his house. What cause does anybody have to come right there? So he's showing ownership. But you, on the other hand, is trying to convince your fans that, oh, he thinks he wants to walk on, he wants to own everywhere. He's even fencing the river. He owns the land next door to the river. So what? And even if he has to take it down, he will take it down. I know he's not going to fight for that. He's going to take it down if he has to. The problem is that these guys just want to paint this family evil, and they do it so they can win pity from viewers. They can win subscribers, because it's only subscribers who come. It's only supporters who come, who wants to hear the evil story. It's only the ones that end up being supporters and supporting them and being their subscribers. Those are the people who want the entertainment and the evil story. Imagine people from outside helping you to tear your village down, and you're tearing them pockets down with your fake stories, and they're not seeing that it is all a scam and a scheme. The best thing about Marwa, if he wants something, he's going to ask. He don't have to plot and scheme for it. And I can say that plain. He don't have to plot and scheme for it. He said straight, guys, if you want to help. I'm not forcing anybody. He don't come with stories. He don't come with hate stories to win pity. Anyway, my people, this live is over 1 hour and 37 minutes. 34 people watching, 34 people likes. I know I've done something good today. So the likes are matching with the views. Thank you, guys. I am going to finally end the live and go and eat. Leave your comments, your thoughts and comments on the comment section. I've cut this bowl of food over an hour ago. But I decided let me not eat too much while I'm talking, and I am going to eat it now. I'm going to end the live and eat it now. It's way past my breakfast time. Way past my breakfast time. So let's meet again. I should have been live on the podcast. I should have been putting a video on the other channel on the podcast, but I went out. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I went out and I came back, and I just decided, why not do some breakfast, some fruits, and sit and chat with you guys. But unfortunately, I didn't get to eat and chat because it was proving to be too much. The mango is sweet. The mango is extremely sweet, and the watermelon is extremely juicy. So eating and chatting, could have cost me dearly. So I said that's not a good idea. And besides, I'm gonna make your mouth water because I'm talking while I'm eating. I'm talking while I'm eating. Anyway, guys, love you loads. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. This is a live chat. You can go to the comments once I close off the live and leave your comments there, because YouTube pushes the video because of the interactions on the video. So leave your comments over there, so once I close off the live, what your thoughts are, and you can advise me if you thought I said anything wrong. Leave your advice there. I'm not gonna bite nobody. Love you loads, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And I'm always watching. I may not comment, but I like to watch in silence. You see behind me? Even when I'm cooking, I'm watching. One day, I'm watching. I'm always watching. Love you loads, guys, and see you guys on the next one. Bye bye. It was really, really a pleasure chatting with you guys. Bye bye. Peace out. One love.